Okay. Well, in America, events like this are important, so we see that our faith-based community comes together and breaks cycles,
Absolutely.
moves mountains, and comes together for just a good time of fellowship and enjoying each other, enjoying what our community has to offer, a beautiful day that God's given us, and that's what we're here for today.
Well, I'd just like to say I thank Delegate Pillion here for taking a stand for what is going on in Mountain Movers. We are breaking cycles, and we are seeing changes in people's lives and families changed, and that's what we're supposed to do. And I just want to see this continue. I want to see it to grow and see us to develop in something so large that every child has an opportunity and every family has an opportunity to have what they deserve in Southwest Virginia.
And I want, like David said, we want the foster care numbers to continue to decline, not just in Russell County, but in all of Southwest Virginia, in all of Virginia. And we want to create initiatives right here in Southwest Virginia that can be duplicated throughout the state. We're leaders here, and we want the state to recognize that and see that we are breaking cycles, we're changing things right here in our own community, taking care of business, and that's something that they can take and put in their communities across the state.
Absolutely. Lori, you know as well as I do, and Delegate Pillion knows that this has grown into Tazewell County and into Damascus, and Wise County's looking at starting Mountain Movers as to doing the same thing that we're doing here in Russell County. I just want to give the Lord Jesus Christ all the credit. I mean, he's helping us to develop programs, giving us the ability to do the things that we're doing, and I don't take any credit for it, but I just want to make sure that we know who we're giving credit to.
Todd and I last week were in Washington, and after listening to people tell their stories there across the nation, it reminded me of how we felt 15 years ago. And I think the one thing I've realized lately is we're leaders. We're making change happen, and it dawned on me this week. We went through what we've gone through the last 20 years because it's our turn to give the rest of the country, the rest of the state, hope that recovery is possible, communities can change, and just the initiative of Mountain Movers, where everyday people just get together. You don't have to have money. You just give your heart, you just give your time, give 2 hours a week, start doing something that you have a gift at in your community. That's what I see happening. And I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful.
Absolutely. And we, for decades, we have been the energy capital of Virginia, and we're continuing that, not just with coal and gas, but we're now continuing with our brains and our efforts to break the cycles. Like we said, we keep saying break cycles, but that's truly what we're doing.
That's true.
We're breaking cycles. We're tackling the opioid epidemic. We may have some of the highest rates, but we also have the greatest solutions to those problems.
We do. We have some of the highest rates of people getting better. We have the most recovery programs here in Southwest Virginia than probably the rest of the state.
And most of those leaders are right here with us today.
Yes, they are.
Some of the initiatives, I will say, that Delegate Pillion and Senator Chafin and some of our delegates, Delegate Moorfield and all of them are supporting is paying for the 2 years of free education for every child. These are conversations that we're having consistently. Hopefully that we're working toward a state level, and some initiative might come out that the whole Commonwealth will see, just like the Tennessee Promise, that every child, make it a level playing field. Every child will have the ability to go to a one-year technical school and get it free, or 2 years, and that is breaking cycles and making a difference, and I'm grateful to our leaders.
But until it goes statewide, we're doing it right here.
We're going to do it right here.
We're going to do it right here in Southwest Virginia.
I think people are wondering right now, legislative level, state level, what about a personal level? I think Mountain Movers is that personal level.
Absolutely.
The ASAC Coalition, Russell County Coalition, all these coalitions around Southwest Virginia where you can volunteer, you can give 2 hours of time. And I'm just so thankful.
And everybody's got something that they can give back. You may not have the money to give, but you've got a skill.
That's right.
You've got a hammer.
Absolutely.
You've got a kind word, and sometimes that's all that it matters.
Amen.
Just a kind word.
Yes. Thank you. Thanks, guys, for being here and taking a few moments.
I'll say this: if you're not part of Mountain Movers in your community, become a part of Mountain Movers in your community, and it'll be a blessing to everyone.
Join us on Facebook.
Join us on Facebook.
Yes.
That's right.
Yep.
Well, have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks.